YouTube runners, friends, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this. All the support I've been getting has been amazing. The likes, the comments, the subscribers. You guys are really helping me bring this running community to life, and I can't thank y'all enough for this. But that being said, we have a 6-mile run today, recovery, so that means easy running. I gotta keep that in my mind. We are rocking the Mountain Coast R1R. I've really been enjoying these shoes. I've been wearing them almost every day since I got them, to be honest, on almost every run, and to work and to standing around and just to like the lifestyle stuff. My other pair of R1Rs and my S1 pairs are coming in today from Mountain Coast, so I'm super excited to give those. Well, number one, to have a pair of R1Rs just in case, and have a pair of S1s that are going to take the brunt of the daily lifestyle. But yeah, I wanted to get back to just talking about the channel for a little bit, y'all. When I started this channel, it was about building that community of running, right? I said it in one of my other videos, I'm not always going to have the latest and greatest shoes or gear. And I buy all this stuff with my own money, so I have like 50 pairs of shoes that still need to get over 100 miles in them. Like I actually did get a pair of Saucony Endorphin Elite 2, and I haven't ran in them yet because I don't know if I'm ever going to keep them, because I have so many shoes, and because I spend my money on them, I want to enjoy the stuff that I buy. So I want to get this channel to be a community about running and just to talk about running. And running has changed my life, and it's such a big passion of mine. It is everything that I do, and I want to spread that to everyone else. I want people who have never ran to click on my channel and click on my video and be inspired to run. That's what I'm building here. That's what I want to build. That was the goal from the beginning. And that's why a lot of my videos are just running vlogs and not first review on shoes, because it just means a lot to me. The running vlog ones I do keep a little bit shorter, but yeah, that's what, like, running to me is everything. It's changed my life. It's changed my whole lifestyle, and that's what it means to me. So I want to take that and inspire others to run, inspire others to go further. It's not about the pace. It's not about the speed. It's about just getting out there and moving. But that being said, thank y'all again for all the support. Rocking the Mountain Coast R1R for the 6-mile run. And I just can't, every time I wake up, I see more views on the videos and more clicks. And it just means so much to me. It makes me so happy to see that. So, yeah. All right, y'all. On the road to the New York City Half Marathon, about 2 weeks out, a little less than 2 weeks out. Feeling good. I'm a little sore after leg day yesterday, but we're gonna get back on track here. All right, let's head out there. Got about 36 degrees Fahrenheit. The Mountain Coast has been rocking so well. I actually did wear it for the tempo run on Sunday. I told you guys I was gonna update y'all. Handled those faster paces extremely well. I would say the fastest I was going was like 8:15 minute per mile, and it was comfortable. It felt a little clunky at that speed, but not too bad. It wasn't like a max cushion like the Burst Glycerin Max or the Puma Med Max, where if I got up to a higher speed, it just felt like it was just slowing me down. It's definitely not like a forefoot striking shoe. It's definitely like a mid to rear foot striking shoe. So it takes a lot of my stress on how I'm going to hit the floor out. And the more stress you guys can take out when you're running, the better the sport will be. So that being said, it was probably very confusing, and I am sorry if I didn't explain it correctly. I will explain it better in the recap. I'll probably touch upon it. But all in all, I just want to thank y'all for helping me build this running community. It means a lot to me. And yeah, let's get out there, y'all. Let's go. Runners,
3 miles in and feeling pretty good. Still a little congested, so every once in a while I gotta take those deep breaths. But otherwise, feeling good on the return route back to the car. I'm gonna go home, get some breakfast soon. But I want to talk about these recovery runs a little bit and why every run matters. And even if you have a bad run, it still teaches you something. Sunday, I had a really bad run. I had to stop it. I had some side stitches. I had to continue it like an hour later. And I have to say, it wasn't ideal, but running the marathon in New York, I learned that there's gonna be pain and there's gonna be setbacks, even during a race, during a run. And what Sunday taught me is I could endure that. And I knew today was gonna be a recovery run, so I know I can make it up and have a better run. But running teaches you to endure and to push a little bit more than you thought you could, and it will pay dividends for you when you're in a long distance race. Or forget about running in your day-to-day. You know, you may wake up and realize that you didn't perform well at work. That's okay though, you still learned something, right? Every run, whether it's an easy recovery run or a tempo run or your long run, you're learning something. Whether it's mental, whether your adaptations are physical, you're learning something. We all talk about how running has helped our physical being, but we never really talk about how running helps our mental being. And this is why I love running. It clears my mind. It helps me organize my thoughts. And then it also keeps me fit and strong. So this is why I tell people, just give it a chance and never, ever, ever take any run for granted, because every run is doing something, whether you see it or not. All right, let's finish up, because with being congested, it's a little hard for me to run and talk. So let's keep going. Check this out. Look at this. Look at that view. They say, why do you enjoy running? Because you can't see this anywhere else besides on your own 2 feet. Look at that. I think the water, the ocean makes me so happy to see it every day when I'm out here running, and I never take it for granted. It's beautiful. All right, let's finish up here, y'all. YouTube, that's it, y'all. 6 easy miles with some strides at the end in the Mount to Coast R1R. Loving this shoe. I don't know what it is about this shoe, but it's just so,
Maybe it's the wider toe box, maybe because I never had that. My toes are usually scrunched up. I don't know, it just feels really good. I said in the 2 videos that I made that this is a great shoe for all levels. If you're a beginner, I'd recommend it. If you're a casual runner, I'd recommend it. If you're someone who just likes to run a lot and run far, I'd recommend it. I don't know, it's a good shoe. For their first shoe, it's a good shoe. Can I make some improvements? Sure. I wish they would make like a little bit higher, like a max cushion version of it for the daily training stuff, but nevertheless, they're a new company, so I really can't wait to try the H1, the hybrid, because I do run a little bit on some trails out here. So anyway, that's it, y'all. 6 miles, easy running. I said it during the video, y'all, never take these runs for granted, because every run is helping you get closer to your goal. Whether that goal is to run your first 5K, your first 10, your first half, or your first full marathon, or your first ultra, all these runs are getting you there. They're training your body and your mind, right? Everyone talks about the strongest, like the toughest sport in the world, and I think the toughest sport in the world, definitely up there, because I don't know all the sports in the world, but this is a universal sport that we all do, which is running. I think this is one of the most toughest, strongest sports out there. You have to be able to train for miles at a time on your own. It's a very, weight-bearing, stress-loading activity for the body. So, all in all, it's my favorite thing to do. And anytime I see someone running, if I'm not running, or if it's a rest day, or if I'm driving to work and I see someone running, it puts a smile on my face knowing that we are this one ginormous community and we support each other no matter what level of running we are. That's what I like about running. Every time I'm at a start line, someone is talking to me about how they got there, and the stories that I heard from New York City Marathon that day when I was at the expo and at the start line really made me tear up, because people work so hard and put so much effort and so much time and so much dedication and so much discipline into their training that it motivates me to keep going. Anytime I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I don't want to do this, it's too cold, it's too dark, it's too rainy, it's too windy, it's too hot, it's too humid, I didn't get enough sleep. Every time those little doubts come in my head, I think about all those 60,000 people that I ran with back in November in the New York City Marathon, and I remember some of their stories. I didn't get to hear all of them, but I remember some of them. Some people, their first time in the United States, and this is their first time in the United States, and this is their first marathon. Like, that's amazing to me that you put that much work, whether you did it by the lottery. Even if you got in by a lottery, you still had to train to be able to complete 26 miles. That's not an easy task. So for me, it's about that community that we have. I never felt this. I played sports through my entire life. I never felt this through any other sport. I'm not saying it's not out there, it is, but running is an individual sport, but we come together as a team. And that's why I love running. It's literally changed my life. And this video is all about that. Like, I got to show you guys the scenery, talk to you a little bit about not taking the runs for granted, show you where I run. Like, this is beautiful to me. This is why I love running. Because when I started running, I got to see things that I didn't get to see in my car or on my bike. Like, I got to see it on my own 2 feet. And I think that's what's cool to me, is my 2 feet have gotten me so many miles. And I know there's so much more in there to give. All right, y'all. That is it. Little running vlog. But like I said, yeah, my channel's not always going to have the latest and greatest gear, and I apologize for that. But I hope you guys can stick out with these videos, and I hope it inspires someone to get out there and just get moving and get some happy miles in. All right, y'all, that is all. Till the next video. Tomorrow we have a 12-mile run. So till tomorrow, peace.